back with Jane here. It's been a while since I posted something on YouTube, on my social media platform. I've been away for a while, so I'll keep it short. But basically, what happened is last year, back in April time, we went away to Morocco on holiday. That was lovely. And then came back, and end of May, it was time to move house. And that was a very good but very busy time as well. What followed the next couple months, I did not actually realize, but I was very, very slowly falling into low mood. I don't want to claim depression, but I was at the door of it. And I've previously had issues with mental health. My mental health, mental health issue being anxiety. This was more so when I was doing exams in medical school. So I found that during the practical exam, I used to get quite anxious, and I also have low heart rate, so I could not go on propranolol where you only take it for that situation. So I had to go on sertraline. And the issue I had with sertraline was it was very good for my anxiety. I had to take it for 6 months, and it kind of blunted my mood, I would want to say, yeah. And so I came off that, and I had a whole year and a half with no issues. And then last year, I don't know what the actual trigger was of my low mood, but I know that I'm now fully aware of the things that kept me in that zone. So I found myself not exercising on the regular. Prior to that, I was doing daily exercise for 1.5 hours, having done the 75-hour challenge. I was eating healthy. I was doing 1 meal a day. I was reading at least 10 pages a day. I was drinking loads of water. I was looking after myself. I was actively present in my life as well as in my family life. But last summer, I noticed my mood was dipping, and I probably noticed 3 months in. I was slacking with my eating, I was not exercising regularly, and everything was falling behind, including drinking water. So I decided to go on medication because I know I'm in the medical field. I know that is one thing that can help because at the time I was not able to do things that work for me, like exercise. I just could not motivate. I had no motivation to do anything. But despite this starting in end of May, I only got onto medication in November. That is where I was. That's the space I was in. I could not even get myself to make a GP appointment. But despite all that, I was functioning. I was functioning in terms of I was going to work. I was getting my work done. I was getting my work done properly. It's just after work, I could not seem to do anything. The issue was motivation. I would not say I was fatigued. The issue was motivation. So I was not even doing my walks, my exercise. And so in November, I got an appointment with a GP, and I was also having issues with sleep. And so decided the best medication for me, I didn't want to start trying, was metazapine. So metazapine is very good at low doses to help people sleep. So I was going to have it in the evenings, and that would help with my sleep as well as with my mood. So I was starting on 15 milligram. I was going to do 1 week of half a tablet and then get onto the full tablet after that. Knowing that I have sleep disorder, so I was never going to increase metazapine. I was going to keep it at 15, and the hope was that it would help me with my sleep going forward. I took the first tablet. I had the best sleep of my life. I woke up the following day and and I started on a Friday because I was worried about the symptoms. Woke up the following morning, I felt drunk. I felt like there was a cloud over my head. There was my brain was like, I don't know, there was like electric shocks in my brain, and I was like, I cannot do this. The whole day I was not functioning. I only took half a tablet. I could not take any more tablets because of that one side effect. And I know the GP said see it through for a few days. The side effects will settle down. But I drive to work. I could literally not drive to work in that condition. So I knew I had to stop it immediately, which I did. So I came off mirtazapine, and because I work in medical field, I know what the alternatives are. I did not want to go on citalopram. I knew I did not want to go on sertraline, and mirtazapine was not going to work for me. I went through all the medication I could go through, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So I had to push myself to go out. And in December, I started going out for a walk. I would go for a walk in the darkness all by myself, like for 20 minutes, and I started walking. And I did not see any big effect. It was helpful because by the time we got to January, the whole of January, I exercised every day apart from maybe 2 or 3 days. Sometimes I would do 10-minute yoga, sometimes I would do half an hour of Pilates. But the fact is, I exercised every day and I was drinking more water. I was starting to look after myself. I'm not in the ideal space where I can say I'm doing great, but I am much better than last year. I'm starting to do things. And back in January, I joined a weight loss group and I'm back on OMAD again because I do Veganuary. I did 5 days of like 2 meals of Veganuary, then the rest of January I did OMAD Veganuary, and in February I've been doing keto. So I've been losing a bit of the weight I put on, but more importantly, I'm getting back into a routine where I feel like I'm gonna get back into a better mood. So that's why I've been away. And I also find like doing my YouTube videos was keeping me on top of a clean house. So I'm trying to get back into that. So that's my update, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to me and watching this video as well. Do have a nice, blessed week ahead.